Good morning, beautiful royal family. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. Happy Sabbath. Did you really think that I was going to wait all the way until next week? Did any of you really think that I was going to wait all the way until next week before I came right back in front of you? Because you know right now I'm about to talk some major shit. You know that, don't you? But you see, many of you don't know me very well because what I did what I had to do last night. Don't think for one second that I was not expecting all of the reactions that I got last night. But guess what, family? I got my evidence. You see, I am a black man. I'm a black man. I grew up black. I know black people because y'all are my people. I know niggas. I know you. I know how you are. So what I did, I stepped out in front of you first so that I can collect the evidence for what I needed for when we bring these scriptures out. I'm not a fool. I'm not an idiot because I know that niggas were going to come for me and they were going to accuse me of all type of things. They were going to accuse me of being like a Christian pastor. They were going to accuse me of doing all of these things that our people accuse people of when it comes time to dealing with money. But I'm not going to play no games with anybody. We needed those people out there in front because I'm sick and tired of dealing with people that I can't trust. Because any man knows when it comes to money, this is nothing. Any rich person, any person of power knows that money is the byproduct of power. When it comes to Esau, they don't care about money because they know that's not where the money is. It's all about position. It's niggas that think about money. Money is not the important thing, and it's not, and it never was. Because all the people in the position of power, their discussions are never about money, and that's what you don't realize. You got niggas chasing a bag. Every person that I know of, when they talk about going and chasing a bag, you have no understanding of power, and you don't. I know a slave mind every time it opened its mouth. And now I want you guys to please go and take a look in the comment section from last night and look at every slave mind there. We had to pull them out. Don't be upset with me because I know how to make boss moves. I think. I'm smart. I'm not stupid. I'm not an idiot. And any person of intelligence, they know and understand what I did because it's clearly in front of them now. All they have to do is just go now and look at the evidence. Now let's talk about that. Family, let's talk about this term called procrastination. Let's begin our lesson. Family, please open your Bibles to the 1611 King James Version Bible with the Apocrypha, please, family. And I want you to go to Proverbs chapter 13. Let's go down to verse 4, please. The book of Proverbs chapter 13. Let's go down to verse 4. Take a look at this real quick. Let's see what this says. The soul of a sluggard desireth, and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. So the Most High acknowledges when someone is being a sluggard versus when someone is right there, ready to do the things for him that he needs done. Family, guess what? Do you know why you live in your house? Because you have to pay either a mortgage or rent. What does that require? Money. Do you have a car? Did it not require money to buy that car? Okay. In order to drive that car, you have to pay insurance. What does that require? Money. When you step out your house and you walk into a place where you can't, you drive to a place where you can't park there for free. What does it require? It requires money. When you walk into your house, there's these things called lights and electricity, and it takes money to allow that to happen. You see, even Bankers have to spend money in order for their business to be able to work. When you go to work and you get that paycheck, how many of you have ever walked into your job at any time, at any given moment and said, okay, you know what? Today I just feel like...
Notification received.
Thank you. I feel like I'm just going to work for free today. Don't worry about paying me. Don't worry about paying me today. I'm going to work for free for you because I'm just in a really good mood. How many of you have said that before? To your job. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie, nigga. Go ahead and lie. I'm not playing with y'all today. Go ahead and lie. So I say all that to say everybody has a full understanding of how that works, right? But when it comes to doing the work and putting in the work for the Most High, when it comes to money, everybody just... Why? Why? You know why? Because that's how niggas were trained. Blame Christianity. Don't blame me. I'm no thief. Fuck you if you think I am. Fuck you. I'm no thief. But Christianity, they're the reasons behind why we don't trust nobody when it comes to even speaking about God and money. That's not my problem. Don't blame me for Christianity's problems. I take the money that you guys donate. Let's talk about that. Because many of you don't know. Let's talk about it. But before we do, I want to get something else. I want you to go to the book of, well, stay in Proverbs. Go to chapter 12. Go down to verse 24. The book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 24. I want to read this here before we move on. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Under. That's a promise from the Most High. Wait a second. So how come I'm reading these scriptures that support what I did last night? Why? Why are there grown men in the comment section from last night complaining about what I did? You know why? Because those men they don't have the inner substance and fiber of what it takes to be a leader. And you don't, because to be a leader, it requires some things. To be a leader means that you got to stand in front of people and say some uncomfortable shit sometimes. Many of you are not willing to do that because so many of you, there's two things that you want. You want to be glorified and you want to make sure that anything that comes out your mouth is so sweet so that you can continue to be glorified. No, nigga. No, nigga. That's not how this works. You see, because with me, I'll make sure to tell everybody exactly what needs to be said. And I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Do you think I care that somebody called me a thief? Do you think I give a damn? No, I don't care. I'm doing his work. I don't give a shit about that. And I'll be honest, it's time for this number to start to decrease. It's time for this number to start to decrease. Because everybody that walk with you is not for you. Everybody that smile at you is not smiling at you. They're licking their teeth, salivating at the idea of destroying you. You think I'm gonna get... Some of y'all niggas think I'm a fool. Y'all think I'm stupid. I'm not. I'm not a fool. I'm not an idiot. I told y'all before, I know there's many of you that don't like me. You don't like me. You can't stand me. I get it. I get it. But you roll with me because you know that this truth is coming out. And you know that I am going to bring this truth out unapologetically. That's why you continue to watch what I do. Again, I'm not a fool. I'm not stupid. I get it. I get it. And I respect that. You know why? Because you have enough respect for the Most High to hear his word and leave the person out. I get it. I understand it. That's a person that understands language. They get it. Okay. Now, please, I want you to go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, please. The book of Ephesians, chapter 5. Let's go ahead and go down to verse 15, please. The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15. Let's see what this says. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. That's what I've been telling y'all. Redeeming the time because the days are evil in these last days. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. The will of the Lord is that he told his Israelites that we have to gather together. That's the only thing that we discussed last night, that we talked about. Getting things together to put the gathering together. But yet we got fools. You got these idiots in that comment section. Please go look at those idiots. These grown ass men that's in there complaining. And for anybody, and I want to say this publicly, please, anybody that had a problem with what I did last night, please take your fucking money back. I don't want it. Take it back. Take your money back. I'm saying that publicly in front of all of Israel. Because it didn't come from a good place. Take it back. Y'all think this is a game? Nigga, please. Now, let's go to the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 17, please. Like I said, yo, don't get mad at me because I did what the Father told me and use my brain and be wise. Be wise. Don't get mad at me because I stepped out in front of you and called your ass out and showed everybody. That's not my fault. I'm sorry. I believe what the Bible says and I do what my Father tell me. Don't get mad at me. James chapter 4 and verse 17. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. I said the very same thing last night. So everything that I said last night, I'm bringing right back out, and it's biblical. And all you have to do is go back and verify what I said. It's called intelligence. And it's a damn shame that I have to be so overprotective of myself to deal with my own people. But that's just the truth. And that is the reality. That's reality. And I am a realist. I am one of the world's best realists because I see something, I recognize that pattern, and I know what's coming, and I deal with it when it comes. And so what did I do? I saw all that coming. I said, yep, these niggas gonna come after me once I come out at them like this. And why did I come at y'all like that? Because there was a number that should not have been the way that it was. And then now you look at the number. Now the numbers change. And the numbers change. And the number has changed. And the number has changed. And the number has changed. Why? Because I called our people out for being lackadaisical. I called our people out because they were not moving. And all of a sudden they moved. There's evidence. There's the evidence. What did I say last night? Our people won't move unless we're being told to move. There's evidence. Look at the number. The number changed. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for telling the truth. That's the problem. Niggas don't like when I tell the truth. Even in Israel, niggas don't like when I tell the truth. Go take your bitch ass back to Christianity. You want the pastor. A lot of you are still living in Christianity. Go back to that. That's what you want. But now there's a man here that's bringing these scriptures out and showing, holding that mirror up to Israel, and y'all don't like it. I don't give a damn. Too bad. That's on you. Now, Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 18, please. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. Let's get some more. Watch this. Watch what it says. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant, which he sware unto thy fathers, and it is this day. So there were discussions about wealth back with our fathers. This isn't anything new. This is nothing new, family. This is nothing new. The Father talked about our wealth when it comes to Israel. Wealth. We're supposed to be walking around here flossy, but we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. What did I show last night? We're a hell of a lot more wealthy than we think we are. Our people are just very, 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 very pinchy and stingy when it comes to giving money. Why? Because we were stripped of everything. So now when we do get a little something, we hold on to it. Like, I ain't letting this go. I ain't letting it go. We don't even understand that we have been psychologically damaged and destroyed to the point where we will sin. We will sin. And I just brought that out in the Bible just now. We will sin to not let that money go. Guys, I'm talking about the Bible. There are actual events in the Bible where we have to break bread, spend money. We have to, guys. And for anyone that thinks that all of this is being done because we're walking on clouds, you are living in a complete simulation. Where are you? Okay. That was that. Now let's go to Matthew chapter 5 and verse 42. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 42. Let's see what this says here, family. And this is Yahushua speaking. And yet again, I'm hoping that everybody's seeing that everything I'm saying is biblical, right? Okay. Matthew chapter 5 verse 39. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. And I just read 39. And I wanted to read that one there for a reason. Why? We'll go here to 42 in a second. Why? Why? Last night, them comments. Here you go. Do that one too. Do that one too. Go ahead, slap me. Go ahead. That's what you did. A man doing the right thing. I get beat up and slapped for doing the right thing. That's okay. I can take it. Now go down to 42. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away. Here it is. The person that y'all say that y'all love and worship, right? That y'all follow. Yahushua, my big black brother. Here it is. He said it. I did exactly what he said. What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, Mike, we don't like the way you talk to us, Mike. You don't? Okay, hold on a second. I got a little something for your ass. Do me a favor. Go to Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. I'm going to say that again. Go to Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Let's see if the Most High cares about how the hell you feel. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and shew my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sins. I did exactly what our father told us to do. You can kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. I did what my father told me to do. I did what our daddy told us to do. Yeah, if you got a problem with that, take it up with him. It's not my problem. Here's the truth. If you would have done what you were supposed to do, I never would have done that. There it is. That's your problem. The Bible was never meant for bitch ass niggas. The Bible was never meant for bitch ass niggas. And everybody knows that what I'm speaking of right now and all this money that I'm collecting has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Because let me tell y'all about that. Let me explain to y'all how all of this works. If y'all think that $15,000 I'm going to be able to go out and go buy a goddamn Benz or something like that, you are an idiot. Let me tell you what happens with the money. First and foremost, we got to get the building, then we got to secure it, then we have to get the security for the building, then the insurance. And then from there, we have the other things because they have people that work the lights and stuff in there, right? And then because it's a production. So then when it leaves those bounds, so let's go in. Let's talk about the rest. Did y'all know that when a royal gathering goes into a city that I actually employ people? Do you know that when we go into the gathering that I look for blacks and Hispanics and give them jobs? Did you know that? Did you know that from those jobs that I've given those people there for that night because they came and they helped us out? You know, people like ushers and camera people and things of that nature, you know, and I employ those people and I make sure that they're black, Hispanic, and Native American. And so, but unfortunately, it has only been black and Hispanic because no Native American has actually made the call or come into the call. So, but either way, it was still offered to them. But you had no idea about that now, did you? You know where that came from? That came from what you donated, because I've taken what you donated and pushed it back into our community. But of course, you don't know that. And yet you will blame me for stealing. So last night when I called the lesson Thieves, that's exactly what it was. Because by you not giving what you were supposed to give, I can give and do what I'm supposed to do with what the Father told me what I'm supposed to do with it. Why do I do that? Because I'm a leader. I don't come out here and tell you about all those things because I'm not a boaster. I don't look for glory. I do what I do and I keep it under wraps because I'm supposed to. I'm not looking for anybody to glorify me. I do what I do. And what do? I make sure I continue to promote our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. See, you didn't know that. But I'm a thief, right? Oh, I'm talking to everybody like a child. I'm talking to you like a child. Stupid. People are stupid. Now, let's go to Mark chapter 12, please. The book of Mark, chapter 12. Let's go down to verse 41, please. The book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 41. Let me read this. And Jesus sat over against the treasury. Wow. Again, Jesus dealing with money. I'm sorry. Wow. I just thought that Jesus was this magical creature and all these things that he made happen. Even, Jesus was able to levitate. He was able to go into the sky. Jesus was able to produce mass amounts of fish and bread to feed people, but yet he still dealt with money, right? Wow. I mean, where did I get that idea from? And Jesus sat over against the treasury, and behold, how the people cast money into the treasury, and many that were rich cast in much. Wow, okay, so hold on a second. So there's this idea that, there are certain people that get paid, and there are these people that like to bring out the Most High's word. And then it was this thing called money that allowed that to happen. And even the person who we will be following and fighting with on that particular day, he's even dealing with money as well, with people around him. The children of Israel putting in money. Wow. So here it is last night, there's this brother who sees exactly what happens in the Bible and knows exactly how the process is supposed to work. So he comes in front of his family, the people that are supposed to be supporting his work, what he does, and the rest of the family's work and everything else. And then what happens? Oh, wow. He starts talking about money, and then all of a sudden, those very same children of Israel, their attitudes today is that, oh, wow, thank you. Oh, wow, I don't want to do that because this nigga trying to steal our money. This nigga wants, he wants to get rich by obtaining 15 grand. I hope y'all see how stupid that really looks. I really, really do. And it ain't me. It's all of you. And all of your comments are still there. And I'm telling you, I'm stressing. I want everybody to go and look at the comments and go see just how stupid niggas truly, truly are. No substance. And that's how you can tell these niggas don't read. Niggas think the word is for free. It's not for free. First and foremost, time is spent. Sleepless nights. Do you know that all throughout these scriptures, right, there is a gospel that contains music? Let me tell you about that. Because of you guys, right, last year, because when you give, here's an example of what happens when you give. So we had the issues last year with the audio. So now, Ministry of Music, King Yada, I didn't have to ask this man to do nothing. This king, this God, took it upon himself, had the initiative, stepped outside when he heard all of that was going on or whatnot, right? Went outside, got on the phone with the DJ, called the DJ. Yo, Mike, it'll be this. Get him here within an hour. Because you guys gave, you know what I did? I gave him a card. There it is. Problem solved. Because you gave. That's how it works. Can I ask y'all a question? What is so difficult to understand about? What is so bad about that? What is so bad about that, royal family? I'm asking y'all a question. What is so bad about that? Why does every other nation on this planet understand that concept except us? Why? Some of you are mad right now because I didn't bring out one scripture last night. Well, here's the truth. I can bring out scriptures anytime I want to. That's the truth. Whether it be Friday night, Saturday morning. Last night, cry aloud, spare not. That was the message. Everything I said was biblical. Everything I said and did and acted on was biblical. I followed my Father's instructions. And if you're mad at that, then that's just too damn bad. That's your problem. It's not mine. So now, family, please, let's go to...
Notification received.
Let me turn that off. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 9, please. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 9, please. Thank you. Watch this. Honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. All of these different scriptures that we brought out here talked about procrastination, talked about us helping out as a people, the things, everything that we're supposed to do. So I asked again, why were y'all so mad last night? What the hell were you mad about? Honestly, what were you mad about? Because I raised my voice? You see, this is the problem when it comes to black people. And I'm talking to Judah right now. Y'all don't like being, black people do not like being scolded. You don't. I don't give a damn what it is. We don't care. We want to be glorified. We feed on being glorified and told that we are the shit. We love hearing we are the shit, but we never like being told when we are actually shitting. And it's true. It's true. And I'm not doing that. I don't give a damn who it is. And if that means that you take your ass away, goodbye. Go. Goodbye. Goodbye. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you think that I am a no good nigga, then take your ass on. Go somewhere. Because it makes it easier for me. The more this number is reduced, that gives me more of the people that I know I can roll with and trust. Thank you. Please take your ass somewhere. Please go. Thank you. But to all of you, gods and kings, queens, princes and princesses that understood everything from last night all the way until right now, thank you. Thank you. There's more ways of being edified than just being told that you're the greatest. Because there are times when I have to tell us where we are screwing up and it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good, just like it did not feel good for many of us. Imagine how I felt. Imagine how I felt. And that's just the truth. Not everything is going to feel good. Not every walk is going to be a soft one. Not everything is going to be cake and roses. There are times when I'm going to have to turn up a little bit. And that wasn't even me turning up a fraction. Please understand that. And family, I certainly hope that you are edified with these scriptures that did come out to the continuation of this lesson. All right, family. And so, like I said, we will continue. Let's, like I said, no, I mean, everything still stands for what I said. I meant what I said. I meant exactly what I said about next week. Absolutely. But I'm creative in what I do. And I am no fool either. That number still needs to change. Because, as the evidence showed, procrastination is the cause. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sabbath. Hopefully, see you next week.